TPC. Are you ready? This is your first phase if you're in power hitting. If you're in varsity elite hitting, I expect you to be doing this as well. You don't get to go the full movement all the way through where we work on our sprinting drills unless you're exclusively working with me, but you guys need to all be doing this. This is going right onto YouTube. This is our daily warm-up if you're one of my hitters. You gotta be doing this. It helps with our tilt. It helps with our sequencing. It helps set our back pocket into our coil. You guys know what I'm talking about. And if you're brand new to TPC, welcome. This should be the first thing that you're doing. This takes about 8 minutes, right? So we're gonna do 10 reps of everything. 10 exercises, 10 reps, 100 reps. We're doing some where we do splits, so there'll be 20. This shouldn't take you that long. If you're not doing this beforehand, you're not doing yourself any favors. All right, let's start by getting on the ground. So I've got parallel knees. You guys should be in math class right now. So what does parallel mean? Parallel means two straight lines that are never going to cross together as long as they go for infinity. Now, hands come on the ground. I'm going to come off to the side. All right? My shoelaces are glued to the ground and my toes point in, and that means my heels point out. My hands start right underneath my shoulders. As I keep my parallel knees, I'm going to rock myself back, pull myself forward. That's 1. Hips apart, 2. Hips apart, 3. Hips apart, 4. Hips apart, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Same pattern, but now I open my knees up to a 45-degree angle. My hands should fit inside of my knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm going to tuck my toes. I go back to parallel. Tucking my toes means I'm on the outside edge of my feet. So I'm using the pinky side of my foot. Rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still butterfly stretch. When I get back, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to stay parallel. I'm going to push myself back into a catcher squat position. My hands and my feet should not have to replace where they are. They stay fixed like they're screwed into the ground. I rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. Now, we're going to do some slingshot dragonflies. I call these a slingshot because of how the action works. So my action is I work back just like we did with parallel knees, and then when I pull myself back forward, I'm going to pull into internal rotation. Rock back, boom. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Boom. All right. Now we're going to start to work on our corners. So our corners, right, all I have to think about is I'm going to rotate one way, rotate the other way. And I'm still going to work with my hips all the way back. So I set my hips back. My knees are parallel. Hands on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, look at my head, 6, 8, 10, 12. Notice how my head's traveling because my hips are moving. 5 more. 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Stop. Now I go to 45 degrees. Toes down. Glued to the ground. My knees are open. My hands fit on the inside. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Next up. So once we get into our split stuff, you guys have to make sure that you're doing these things properly. First thing that I got to do is glue my shoelaces down. I've got my hands down. Now this knee slides up, and then I take my foot across. And that's all I got to do. I don't got to like super torque my leg across. No. If anything, your foot should touch your thigh on your opposite leg. Right now, my foot is touching my left thigh. And then I can just hold this here for up to a minute. We're not going to wait a minute. And then I would transition to the other side. Again, hold for up to a minute. Then we're going to go into the synchronized dragonflies. So we're not going to rock back anymore. I'm just going to keep my toes touching and my heels stay up. And very much like how we would do side bends in a weight room, but now my legs are going to be doing the moving to create that oblique stretch and that oblique crunch. Hands down, feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 20. That's it. Next, foot comes up, hands down, stretch. Count to 3, 2, 1. Then my knee comes down, I lay my shoelaces down, I push my butt back, and I'm lifting up these toes, kind of like you would stretch your hamstring, but I'm just going to try to sit back and keep pulling my toes up. Come back forward, switch to the other side. This we're just going to do one set on each side. So I'm in my lizard stretch. I go to my sprinter's stretch. Beautiful. Then we have a rotational stretch on each side. So this is my left leg forward. I'm going to grab my left leg with my right hand. Then I'm going to rotate and try to grab below my left butt cheek or my right butt cheek with my left hand. Switch sides. Right leg up. Rotate. Last exercise we're going to do is very, very simple. So, you've probably seen me and Matt do this all around the facility, okay? You need to ask questions about this activity if you do not know how to perform it correctly. This is probably the most important activity that we do in our whole spiel. So, I'm going to have my right hand connected to my right knee, and then my left arm and my left leg, they've got space. So from the side, look how close this is. Then I'm only going to move my right and my left. So I step my right hand, I step my left leg, and I want to drop my right hip down. We're going to do 5 on each side. Then I go in reverse. Boom. Boom. Don't worry, I'm going to stay at this angle for both sides. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to back up. So now you see how open my right side is. Now I'm going to close it. Boom. That's 1. That's 2. 3, 4, and that's 5. You did all 10. You did every single rep the right way. You should be a little sweaty. If you're not, that's fine. But if you are, good. You're ready to hit. You have to be hitting this every single day. This is our required warm-up. If you are not doing your required warm-up, it's going to be really hard for you to progress. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay hungry.